Spain, a land of sun-drenched beaches, rugged mountains, and vibrant cities. Yet recently, a different face of Spain has emerged, one marked by the fury of extreme weather. From torrential downpours to devastating flash floods, the country has been grappling with the increasingly unpredictable forces of nature. These events are a stark reminder of the power of nature and the urgent need to understand and address the factors driving these extremes. Historically, Spain has experienced a Mediterranean climate characterized by hot, dry summers and mild, wet winters. However, this traditional weather pattern is being disrupted, with extreme weather events becoming more frequent and intense. The recent bouts of heavy rain and floods, particularly in southeastern Spain and the Balearic Islands, have caused widespread destruction, highlighting the vulnerability of the region to these changing weather patterns. Since late October, parts of Spain, especially the southeast and the island of Mallorca, have been pounded by relentless rainfall. The skies, usually a brilliant blue, have transformed into a canvas of ominous gray, unleashing torrents of water that have overwhelmed the land. Rivers and streams, usually calm and serene, have morphed into raging torrents, their banks overflowing and inundating surrounding areas. The deluge has left a trail of destruction in its wake. Homes and businesses have been flooded, forcing residents to evacuate or seek refuge on rooftops. Cars have been swept away, transformed into mangled wrecks by the force of the water. The once familiar landscape has been reshaped, with landslides and mudslides scarring the terrain. The human cost has also been significant, with lives lost and communities left reeling from the impact. To understand Spain's vulnerability to these extreme weather events, one must first delve into its unique geography and climate. Spain is a country of contrasts, where the natural landscape varies dramatically from one region to another. Situated on the Iberian Peninsula, Spain's diverse landscape is characterized by towering mountain ranges, vast plateaus, and coastal plains. The Pyrenees and the Sierra Nevada are among the most prominent mountain ranges, offering not only breathtaking views, but also acting as natural barriers that influence weather patterns. This varied topography plays a crucial role in influencing the country's weather patterns. The highlands and lowlands create microclimates that can differ significantly, even within short distances. Spain's climate is largely influenced by its proximity to the Mediterranean Sea, the Atlantic Ocean, and the vast expanse of the Sahara Desert. The Mediterranean Sea, with its warm waters, has a significant impact on the coastal regions, while the Atlantic Ocean affects the northern and western parts of the country. The warm waters of the Mediterranean contribute to the hot, dry summers, while the Atlantic brings cooler, wetter conditions during the winter months. This dual influence creates a unique climate that can vary greatly from one season to the next. However, the interaction of these different air masses can sometimes create volatile weather systems. The meeting of warm and cold air can lead to sudden and severe weather changes, making Spain a country of unpredictable weather. One such system, known as the gota fria, or cold drop, occurs when a mass of cold air collides with warm, moist air over the Mediterranean. This phenomenon is particularly common in the autumn months. This clash of air masses can trigger intense rainfall, leading to flash floods, particularly in coastal areas. These sudden downpours can cause significant damage, affecting both urban and rural areas, and highlighting the need for effective weather forecasting and emergency preparedness. Section 4. The Unsettled Climate, a Warming World. While Spain's geography and climate make it susceptible to extreme weather events, there's growing evidence that these events are becoming more frequent and intense due to climate change. The picturesque landscapes of Spain, from its sun-drenched beaches to its lush forests, are increasingly under threat. Heat waves scorch the land, floods inundate towns, and storms wreak havoc, disrupting lives and economies. The Earth's atmosphere is warming due to the increasing concentration of greenhouse gases, primarily from human activities like burning fossil fuels. Industrial activities, vehicular emissions, and deforestation are major contributors to this rise in greenhouse gases. These activities release carbon dioxide, methane, and other pollutants into the atmosphere, trapping heat and causing global temperatures to rise. This warming is leading to a cascade of changes in the Earth's climate system, including alterations in precipitation patterns. Weather patterns that were once predictable are now erratic, with some regions experiencing prolonged droughts while others face relentless rainfall. the balance of nature is being disrupted, affecting ecosystems and human societies alike. A warmer atmosphere can hold more moisture, leading to heavier rainfall events. This increased capacity for moisture means that when it rains, it often pours, resulting in intense downpours that can overwhelm drainage systems and flood urban areas. This means that when storms do occur, they are more likely to be more intense, dumping vast quantities of water in a short period of time. The ferocity of these storms can cause significant damage to infrastructure, homes, and natural landscapes, leaving communities struggling to recover. This increased rainfall intensity is exacerbating the risk of flash floods, as the ground is unable to absorb the water quickly enough, leading to rapid runoff and overflowing rivers. Flash floods can occur with little warning, sweeping away everything in their path and posing a serious threat to life and property. The challenge of managing these extreme weather events is becoming more urgent as the planet continues to warm. Section 5. Our imprint, urbanization and its consequences. Urbanization is a phenomenon that has been accelerating at an unprecedented rate over the past few decades. As more people move to cities in search of better opportunities, the landscape of our world is changing dramatically. While climate change is undoubtedly playing a role in intensifying extreme weather events, human activities, particularly urbanization, are amplifying the impacts. The rapid growth of cities is leading to a host of environmental challenges that we must address urgently. As cities expand and populations grow, more and more land is being covered in concrete and asphalt, replacing natural surfaces like soil and vegetation. This transformation of the landscape has significant consequences for the environment and for human well-being. These impermeable surfaces prevent rainwater from infiltrating the ground, increasing surface runoff and exacerbating flooding. When rainwater cannot be absorbed by the soil, it quickly accumulates on the surface, leading to flash floods that can cause extensive damage to property and infrastructure. In addition to increased surface runoff, urbanization can also alter natural drainage patterns. The construction of urban infrastructure often disrupts the natural flow of water, creating new pathways that can lead to unexpected flooding. The construction of roads, buildings, and other infrastructure can obstruct natural waterways, forcing water to flow in unnatural directions and increasing the risk of flooding in areas that were previously unaffected. This can have devastating effects on communities that are unprepared for such changes. Moreover, inadequate drainage systems in many urban areas are overwhelmed by the increased volume of water during heavy rainfall events, further compounding the problem. As cities continue to grow, it is crucial that we invest in sustainable urban planning and infrastructure to mitigate these risks and protect our communities from the adverse effects of urbanization. Section 6. Weathering the Storm, a Call for Action. The recent extreme weather events in Spain serve as a stark reminder of the urgent need to address the interconnected challenges of climate change and unsustainable urbanization. To mitigate the risks of future flooding, a multifaceted approach is required, focusing on both reducing greenhouse gas emissions and adapting to the changing climate. One crucial step is to invest in stronger and more resilient infrastructure. This includes upgrading drainage systems to handle larger volumes of water, building flood barriers and levees to protect vulnerable areas, and constructing buildings and other infrastructure to withstand extreme weather events. In addition to infrastructure improvements, nature-based solutions, such as restoring wetlands and creating green spaces in urban areas, can help to absorb excess rainwater, reduce surface runoff, and mitigate flooding. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates on climate action and sustainable solutions.